The Kenwood Excelon Reference DMX1057XR is more than just a car stereo, it's a total game changer for in-car entertainment and connectivity. Whether you're an audiophile, a tech enthusiast, or someone who simply wants the best for their drive, this receiver delivers on every level, and it looks amazing too. Let's start with the screen. The DMX1057XR features a massive 10.1-inch HD capacitive touchscreen that's built to impress. The display is bright, vibrant, and incredibly responsive. You'll have a crazy wide viewing angle of 170 degrees, and the optical clear adhesive does a wonderful job of suppressing light reflections and glare while maintaining brightness. Whether you're navigating your playlist, checking directions, or customizing your settings, everything looks crystal clear and feels effortless to control. The huge floating touchscreen is mounted to a double-din radio chassis. If your car's dash can accept a double-din chassis and you don't want to be limited on screen size, then a large floating touchscreen like this one is the way to go. Here's a quick install tip for you. When you are putting the Kenwood into the dash, the chassis goes in first, then the floating display attaches to the front of the chassis. Once you get the floating touchscreen connected and attached and screwed into place, you'll need to attach a small black piece of trim that covers the screws and the bracket where the floating touchscreen connects to the main chassis. This is to make it look nice and clean. It's also how the radio knows it's okay to turn on. There's a little plunger switch in there, and if it's not depressed by that trim panel, the radio simply won't work. Be smart and learn the easy way so you won't have to call tech support for this issue, as many others have done. With this screen, it's not just about looks. The screen is all about functionality. You can adjust the angle and height of the display to perfectly match your dashboard, and you'll have almost a full inch of depth adjustment so you can determine how far out from the dash the display sits. Nice and tight for small cars, and further out so your reach from the driver's seat isn't that far. All of these adjustments ensures not only a great fit that doesn't block your dash vents or controls, but also the best viewing angle for you as the driver. It cannot be overstated just how great the huge volume knob just below the touchscreen is. It's not easy to find a radio with a large usable volume knob unless you get a large floating touchscreen like this Kenwood. There's also large buttons for important features like camera access, voice assistant activation, and the home screen. Now, let's dive into connectivity. One of the standout features of this receiver is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support. With these, your phone connects to the receiver automatically as soon as you get in the car. From there, you can access your favorite apps for navigation, music streaming, messaging, and more. And thanks to Siri or the Google Assistant, you can keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, knowing everything you need is just a voice command away. And because it offers both wireless and wired CarPlay and Android Auto, there's no need for cables cluttering up your dashboard. However, if you want to plug your phone in, you certainly can. When your phone is connected via USB, CarPlay and Android Auto will react even faster to your on-screen touch control. Speaking of safety, the DMX1057XR also supports multiple camera inputs, up to 4 in fact. This includes 2 high-definition options. Whether you want a backup camera, a dash cam, or even a blind spot monitor, this receiver has you covered. And if you're towing or navigating tight spaces, having access to multiple camera angles can make all the difference. Of course, a receiver is only as good as the sound it delivers, and this is where the DMX1057XR truly shines. It supports high-resolution audio formats like FLAC, WAVE, and DSD, ensuring studio-quality sound that audiophiles will love. But it doesn't stop there. With a 13-band parametric EQ and digital time alignment, you have full control to fine-tune your sound system. Whether you're a bass lover or a fan of crystal-clear vocals, this unit lets you tailor your audio experience to perfection. If you are a fan of radio, the built-in HD radio tuner takes things to the next level. Enjoy crisp, clear broadcasts without the static or distortion of traditional radio. It's a feature you might not think about until you use it, and then you won't want to go back. Of course, it's compatible with the SiriusXM SXV300 V1 tuner for satellite radio reception anywhere in the contiguous 48 United States, even remote areas like the middle of nowhere, Montana. What about expandability? This receiver offers a rear HDMI and USB input. You'll run these cables from the back of the receiver out to somewhere you can reach them when you initially install the radio. This screen is big enough that you might want to watch a movie or play video games while parked or maybe while tailgating. You can play videos, including high-definition video files up to 720p from a USB thumb drive. And if you have a separate Blu-ray player or video game console or the right cable adapters for your compatible phone, you could connect any of those to the HDMI input. The amp built into the Kenwood is powerful and suitable for most factory or aftermarket speakers. If you want more, however, the DMX1057XR has 6-channel, 5-volt preamp outputs for adding external amps or processors. That's separate outputs for your front, rear, and subwoofer channels. And with 5 volts of signal, your amps will get strong, clean audio to amplify. Now let's look at customization. The interface isn't just beautiful, it's also highly customizable. You can add widgets for things like weather updates, navigation shortcuts, and music controls. This means your receiver doesn't just adapt to your car, it adapts to you. Customers on Crutchfield have been raving about this product. One reviewer said, "It is an incredible unit with a responsive display and high-quality sound. It's simply fantastic. I'm loving it." Another wrote, "A very solid, versatile stereo that incorporates very well into my existing setup. I really like how customizable the audio is. It takes some research and testing to see what works best with your setup, but once you get it, it sounds great." Many customer reviews of the Kenwood mentioned how well it integrates with their car's systems, especially when paired with the iDatalink Maestro radio replacement module and vehicle-specific harness. It can be programmed to show you many vehicle functions and gauges on the radio screen and keep you from losing important vehicle features. But how does the DMX1057XR compare to similar products? If you don't want all the sound customization options of the 1057, you might save some money with the DMX1037S. It has a similar 10.1-inch display and great connectivity, but it doesn't offer the same level of advanced audio tuning. The preamp outputs are 4-volt instead of 5, and the warranty is 1 year instead of 2. If your car can't take a double-DIN chassis radio, the Sony XAV-AX8500 is a solid option with a single-DIN chassis. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has a 1-year warranty, 3 camera inputs, and the screen is not high definition. Also no volume knob, but like the Kenwood, it has a 10.1-inch floating touchscreen, 6-channel, 5-volt preamp outputs, lots of sound customization, and screen adjustments. To sum it up, the Kenwood Excelon Reference DMX1057XR is packed with features designed to make your drive safer, more enjoyable, and more connected. It combines cutting-edge technology, exceptional sound quality, and a sleek, customizable interface into one premium package. If you are still watching this video, you are likely looking to improve your car's infotainment situation. That's what we do here at Crutchfield. Reach out and let us help. And thanks for watching.